I'm told that Botox is expensive. I'm told that facelifts even more so. Folks, if you're feeling old, just move to St Heliers. You'll meet the neighbours and instantly you will feel younger. The average age in this neighbourhood is 72. Interesting to report, of course, that not only the foliage that surrounds 38 Grampian Road is not the only mature thing in this neck of the woods. But folks, I would suggest to you that people live in St Heliers do everything they possibly can to never leave. Folks, on behalf of the good team at Bailey's Real Estate, of course our owner, Stuart Beadle, the sole director of Wistelia Holdings Limited. My name is Daniel Coulson. A real pleasure to be working with you, assisting you in your obvious endeavours. I know the agents that you've been working with over the last few weeks have made the auction documentation very available. They've made it accessible to all interested parties. Included in that documentation would have been a copy of the limb and the title. There would have been a draft of the contract from which I work today. Yes, the Real Estate Institute of New Zealand's best practice guide for options would have been there for you as well. It's on that documentation that I tell you that 38 Grampian Road in St Heliers is more formally described as a freehold title, or in fact two freehold titles, known as 1,527 square metres more or less, Lot 2 on deposited plan 415199, which is the 176 square metre parcel. Lot 2 on deposited plan 337237, which is 1,351 square metres. Certificate of title reference is noted down as volume 458, folio 407 in the North Auckland Land Registry. A really good list of chattels accompanies your sale, that's as per your document. I do need to mention though that the freezer compartment of the fridge freezer in the garage is non-operational, so that'll be coming as it stands. I also remind you that Clause 20 in our contract stipulates that our owner will have the automatic gate at the front of the property operational by settlement. Indeed, that's been specified as the 13th of February next year. Of course, unlucky for some, but not for you. 20% is the penalty rate for late interest settlement, and indeed, I say to you that you wouldn't want to go there. It's an eye-watering figure. The property is being sold as subject to a reserve price. That's not going to be a surprise to you. Of course, subject to that reserve price being reached if you're our highest bidder. Good news is you'll be our purchaser. Now, if that's the case, we'll get you to sign your name on the contract, failing which I'll do on your behalf. You'll pay a 10% deposit, and immediately from that point on, the property will be at your risk. I'm going to nominate the sum by which the bidding can be raised. I will refuse a bid if I don't deem it to be in the best interest of my owners. If you're bidding on behalf of an absentee party, we need to see the documentation before you can do so. Otherwise, I'm going to assume you're bidding on your own account. There is only one person authorised to bid on our owner's behalf, that is of course me. Should I choose to exercise that right, and I normally do, I'll ensure it's precisely identified to you. I can do it up to 2 times. They can only ever occur below the reserve price. I won't be taking any late bids on the property, and as always with auctions, there is no calling off period. By bidding today, you're telling me you've received a copy of the New Zealand Residential Property Sale and Purchase Agreements Guide. When you sign your name on the contract, that is exactly what you'll be acknowledging. Folks, I think you should take lots of confidence from the documentation I work with here, but I do pause for the very unlikely occurrence of any questions.
Mr. Auctioneer, I have a question.
Sir, welcome to you.
I'm a landscape gardener of some repute, actually. The prolific bamboo on the southern boundary concerns me. I know that it grows at about 18 inches a month, and given that the property has a lengthy settlement, nearly 4 months, it is even more concerning. If I am the buyer, I know that the property has to be given to me in the condition of which I purchased it. I don't want the property in February if the bamboo is 6 feet higher than now. Yeah. How are we going to deal with this prickly matter? Well, the good thing is, sir, that the neighbour where the bamboo actually is has an agreement with our owners already in place. Our owners have paid them to look after the bamboo between that time. So, look, it'll be as you've inspected when you come to settle. Good luck to you, sir.
Excuse me, Daniel, you might remember me. I'm your vendor.
Yes, hi. How are you doing?
On a recent European jaunt, I purchased a light above the stairwell from a leading light designer, and I've just decided I want to keep it. Okay. So, 2 weeks back, I purchased a replica for about 2% of the original. And if I swap it prior to settlement, will there be any ramifications?
Yes, there will be ramifications. You've got 2 options from this point. Either we tell, I think there's not going to be much of a surprise to people, but either we tell people that you're going to be changing the light, and there will be a replica in place, and of course they'll reflect that in their bidding, or you leave it there and we just work with what's on paper. But look, there will be ramifications. The property needs to be as it was inspected with the chattels in place.
I'm changing the light.
Okay, folks, it can't be any clearer than that. You'll be given a replacement light in the hallway. It's the big white one. It's an odd shape, and I didn't really like it, to be fair, and I'm sure most of you won't either, so we'll let him take it with him when he moves to Los Angeles. Folks, are there any other questions? You see, postcode 1071 is known to most as the epicentre of the Auckland housing market. And what I tell you is that over the years, the neighbouring suburbs, well, look, once they needed an armour guard truck to deliver the milk. But these days, the rippling effect of this great area, gee, they're feeling the effects of it there too. But when you can buy right in the heart, you can buy at 38 Grampian Road, you know it doesn't get much better. Originally, number 38 represented just one parcel of land. But my owner Stu said to me, Daniel, much like my favourite cake just up the road at the Brown's Cafe, even if you've got an almighty chunk of it, you always want to go back for just a little slice. Folks, some of you noted, as I did too, our agent's impeccable Photoshop skills. However, I can tell you that everything here at number 38 is as natural as it gets. From the rich hardwood floors to the vertical cedar to the palms and kanuka trees. Let's face it, there is more greenery here than a 4-year-old's nostril. But you will see no downside in living upside down. With the kitchen and living making the most of the northerly aspect, the views to Rangitoto and Whangaporoa Harbour, I tell you that it doesn't get much better than this. You would have noticed the blemish-free kitchen, the 2-chook oven, the pristine bathrooms with French bidet, or as Stu likes to call it, his bird bath. And although our owners have washed up, so to speak, they've emptied the nest and they've flown to Los Angeles, the giant heart that the kids did on the chalkboard in the scullery filled with memories of their time here at 38 Grampian Road. Gee, that just tells you that every single one of you can recreate the dreams that they had living here. I think you're going to have a great time. I can see you all growing very, very old here. Of course, none of you even close to it. Folks, but I'm not going to give you the opportunity to hesitate any longer. I simply put it in your hands to tell me what it's worth. Is there an opening bid, opening offer? Start me away. Where do you see it here at 38? Gee, your support is overwhelming. Folks, you call me an offer, I'll tell you if it's too high. $3.5 million to get it underway. I'd expect a Mexican wave at that figure. We started at $3.5 million immediately now. 3.5 would be the offer, and you just put your hand in the air. $4,025,000. $4,025,000. Gee, sir, it's a good move. At $4,025,000, we bid it away at $4,025,000. Is it what? I don't know, 4.1. Do we have another 75 to nudge it forward? At $4,025,000 or 4,025,000, the gentleman's offer right now. 4.1 the move here, and 4.2 would be my suggestion for you. At $4,100,000, sir, do we say 4.2 on your behalf? At $4.2 million, the obvious move, bid it away to 4.3 if you will. At $4,200,000 and 4.3, do we go there for you? First call at $4.2 million as I chase down a mere 4.3 to go. How many, sir? 100. 4.3's the offer. Appreciate it. Just say yes if I'm saying the number. At $4,300,000, I bid it away at 4 and 3 now. 4.4 the opportunity for you, or at $4,300,000, gentlemen in the third row's got it. At $4.4 million, do we say 4.5 to get you back in front? At 4.4, I bid it away and I look for 4.5 now. First call at $4,500,000. Appreciate it, sir. Right up the guts of it here. At $4.5 million, do we say 4.6 before we go? First call at $4.5 million now, and I chase down 4.6. Going then twice at $4.5 million. I bid it away. Gee, sir, that's a good strategy. 4.6 is the offer, reaffirming his position in the auction at $4,600,000. 4 points. How many, sir? 50 then. So 4.65, yes, at $4,600,000. 4.550. Okay, fair enough. We go there at $4,550,000. Just call the number if you're going to change it. At $4,550,000 and 4.55's the offer. At $4.55 million, I bid it away, and 4.6 is where. First call as I chase down a mere 50 to go here. Twice then at $4,550,000, sir. Is there any better from you? Do we call it 4.6 before we go? Quickly at $4,550,000. Third call at $4,550,000. Sir, do we say 4.6? 4.6, sir. Well, look, you hesitate. I don't for a second. I go to 4.6 on the owner's behalf. Next step you take is $4,650,000. I'm on a vendor bid at 4.6 now. At $4,600,000 and 50's where. First call at $4.6 million. Quickly go to 6.50. Twice at $4,600,000. Third call, 650. Appreciate it, so just in the nick of time. At 4,650,000 now, and seven's where? Seven's the immediate retort on bidder number 3. At 4,700,050, if you will. $4.75 million the offer. We say 4.8 on your behalf. At 4,750,000. First call at 4.758. Appreciate it, just in the nick of time, sir. At 4,800,000 now. At 4,850,000, do we say that on your behalf?
A quarter.
4,825 is the offer. Then at 4,825,000, do we say 75? So do we nudge it along for another 50 for you? At $4,825,000. First call at 4,825. 75, sir? 50, yep, 75, appreciate it. At $4,875,000. Quickly now, all we go. First call at 4,875. Twice, it's going. Third call at 4.875 million as I look for a mere 4.9.
4,915.
Good move. 4,915. Back in front, just when I thought we had the best of you as well. $4.915 million is the offer at 4,915,000. Absolutely, 4,925,000 is the offer.
Whose bid was that?
At 4.925, the ladies bid on the far
I
left-hand
recognise
side.
that voice. That's my ex-wife, and I don't want to sell to her.
It's a public auction, I can do what I want.
I don't want you taking her bid.
I'll grow up, I insist that you take my bid.
Don't take her bid.
To be fair, ma'am, I'd rather argue with him than you, but look, I'll just pause and take instructions, and I will clarify in just a moment, folks. So pause at 4,925,000. Ma'am, obviously your relationship with the gentleman here has some impact on the auction today. Look, I've been under strict instructions not to take your bid. Now, as the verbal, of course, I do have to take them. The owner is sitting here and he's very clear about it. Unfortunately, and as much as I'd love to have you in at Grampian Road, I can't take your participation any further. I've got $4,915,000
Come
to
on,
bids
get
here.
on with it. I'll give you 4,950.
Beautiful work, sir. $4,950,000 knows quality when he sees it. 60's the offer immediately here at 960 now. Do we say $5 million before we go? First call at 4,960,000. 5 is it, sir? Appreciate it. Fair enough, then it was worth a try at $4,970,000 or 49.70 here. First call at 4.97 million is at 8. 80's the offer then at 4,980,000 and 90 if you will. At $4,980,000 we bid it away. First call, 90's the offer. At $4.99 million is at 5 on your behalf. First call at $5 million the offer. At $5 million we bid it away. Now, sir, 10 over's the place to be here. At $5 million the offer, and you know the answer. If you've got to think about it, it's yes. $5 million and 10's the offer. At $5,010,000, sir, 20 if you go there now. Quickly though, or at $5,010,000, gentlemen, has the winning offer in 20 now. All you've got to do is ask, and I should have asked for more as well. At $5,020, I bid it away. First call at $5,020 and 30 here. 30's the offer at $5,030, sir, put some heat on it. At 30, I bid it away. Do we say 40 to go? $5,040,000, I bid it away, and 50 to go here if you will. At $5,040,000 and 50 here, going like a strangled fart at 50. At 50, I bid it away at 60. Can't take your bid, I'm sorry, man. We're very clear about it. At $5,050,000, I bid it away at 5,050, and the gentleman's got the winning offer here. 75's the offer at $5,075,000. Once at 75. Beautiful. 82 and a half. Now, sir, this is your time.
2.5.
85.
10.
No.
Complain to your boss.
85, he's in the room. 85's the offer. Appreciate it, sir. 92 and a half's the offer. At 92 and 5, we bid it away. Love it. 95's the offer. At 95,000 above the $5 million mark, I bid it away at that. At $5,095,000, where do we go, sir? Do we say 5.1? At $5,095, quickly. 102 and a half's the offer. At $5,102 and a half. Now look, this is your time, sir. Do we have you back in at 110? Another 7 and a half?
I'll double my last bid.
Beautiful, you came back from yesterday. $5,107 and a half's the offer on your call on the shore. At $5,107,500. First call at 107 and a half. Twice at 107 and 5. I bid it away and it goes. If there is no better offer than 107 and a half, it's going. Third call, quickly. Should we say 5,110? Yes?
7.5.
Beautiful. 15's the offer. $5,115,000.
I'll double my last bid.
Okay, 25's the offer there. 25 we bid it away at $5,125,000 is Rain Man, your normal auctioneer. At $5,125,000. At $5,125 they bid it away. Your first call at $5,125,000. Second call at $51 and 25. Out it goes at $5,125,000. Unless I see a better bid, we're done. Going. Third call at $5,125,000. 30. Well, gee, sir, if I don't see a better offer, my instructions are very clear. I sell the property to you at $5,125,000. If there is no better bid, it is on the market here, and it goes at $5,125,000. Is it 30 before we go, sir? First call, second time then at 5125. It is going. Third, final call at $5,125,000. Is there any better down here, sir? I've not seen you in a while. At $5,125,000. Quickly though, or I let it go at 5125. Do we have a mere $1,000, or I sell it? It is going. Gone to you, sir. You are going to absolutely love living in Grampian Road. The bamboo, you're going to get on like a house on fire. Hopefully the bamboo won't be. I do appreciate your participation as well. Indeed, yours down the middle. Ma'am, I'm sure you'll find another place close by. Lots of happy memories, I'm absolutely sure of it. Folks, thank you so much for your participation. Have a delightful afternoon.